am reaching out from sunny Florida. So if you guys are in the cold, just sending you some sunny vibes, and I will be posting a video on how you can survive the winter. Definitely stay tuned. So in this video, I am showing how I made the initial balm. So I would link that video in the description. So if you did not watch it, definitely check it out. It was a balm with blue tansy essential oil. So this is an essential oil that really works great for the winter season. So I proceeded to sort of modify that recipe, and I actually made a live video. If you haven't watched that one as well, I would link that in the description section, so you can take a look just to see how I got to this point. So blue tansy oil is an essential oil that is known for helping to protect the skin from the elements. So if you live in the northeast, which is where I live obviously, and I just escaped to Florida for some days, and it's been great. However, this is my reality, and I definitely find ways to protect my skin because it is very drying in the winter time. If you're not outside in the elements, you're inside with your heating, and all these effects impacts your skin by drying it out. But you definitely need a strong essential oil mixed with selected butters to be able to protect your skin, to form a nice barrier on the skin so you don't lose hydration and you don't lose moisture. So here I actually promised to complete that live video because it was sort of cut short because I think my camera died, and I had spent like a whole hour on the live video and just didn't want to continue. I then went ahead to finish up offline, but I still filmed the process as well. So this is just a continuation of that video where I show how I went ahead to whip up the butter, because I had put the mixture in the refrigerator and it was taking forever to solidify, and then the video died, and then but yeah, you know how it works. Usually I have to melt down all the components together and then allow it to solidify in the refrigerator and then get it out and whip it. So this is a combination of a bunch of butters, because in the winter time I usually do not use stiff butters like cocoa butter or elite peanut butter, because those butters, they have a tendency to really get very solid in the winter because of the low temperatures. So I like to stick with softer butters in the winter time, and I have broken down all these butters into different categories on here, and I have a whole playlist how you can really understand how these butters work and work with them individually. So the softer butters I use here: tamanu butter, muru butter, and I believe there is tukuma butter here. So these are a combination of really soft and then medium to soft, or soft to medium butters, just because I want a particular texture. So you don't really want it to be too soft either, you don't want it to be runny, but you definitely want it to retain some of that thickness. So obviously when you bring it out of the refrigerator, it would have the tendency to get stiff on you, but then all you need to do is just keep whipping it up to get the right texture that works for you. So I just went ahead to continue that process, as you can see. So now I am liking the final texture. So sometimes when people work with these butters, they get to a point where they think, oh, okay, now it's soft, and they just leave it alone and then it gets stiff again. That's because sometimes the temperature is so low because you just brought a butter out of the refrigerator. It would just do what it would do as a butter, but you just need to allow it to come to room temperature after you've whipped it up for a little bit, and you would get the right texture, as you can see. So this just remained really soft, and it is so moisturizing. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay warm and stay safe. This would last me for the rest of the year. Thank you.